So me and Mackenzie are here at Provision Coffee, and we figured that this would be a good spot. Mackenzie, her big ideas, thought it would be a good spot to come by and do an interview. A lot of people are wondering, why would a construction company be involved with a children's business fair? What does that have to do with each other? And so Mackenzie had written up some questions. She thought this would be a great interview to explain why we would be a part of something like this.
Do you have a personal story for that?
Oh, yes. I was actually an entrepreneur when I was younger, and I feel like it keeps people from talking to you as a little kid. It keeps people from seeing you as a kid. Now they see you as a small business, like a business person. There's neighbors and things like that would see you coming, and you weren't like a kid like the rest of the kids in the neighborhood. That you're going to come around. You're thinking a little differently. People take you more seriously, and they want to interact. They see that, and they see a part of themselves in you, and they want to help you because they see that you're trying to separate yourself from other people.
And so that's what inspires you to want to even do this event and to go out and support the Children's Business Fair.
Absolutely. Seeing these kids and the things that they provide and that they do is interesting. This entire business is built off creativity anyways, trying to help people see things from a different angle, try to create solutions for things, and seeing things from a different perspective. And these are the type of things that you can get some information from. You can get some creativity from seeing what these kids can come up with. And maybe it's going to help me in my business. Maybe it'll help you in your business. It's free. It's free admission to show up, go walk around. If you go to home shows with the Home Builders Association, and you go to boat shows, and you go to all these other shows of stuff, why not? Why not check out and see what these kids got too, and support them. You might leave with some good cookies. And they got some really neat stuff. Yeah, or a gnome. They got some really neat stuff that it's not all pot holders. It's not all handmade pot holders like what you'd think. They got some cool stuff.
So, how are you involved in the Children's Business Fair?
How did I get involved?
Yeah, how did you get involved?
Well, so Lynn is one of the head people doing the Children's Business Fair, and she actually called me out, used our company for a remodel at her house. And after I got to meet Lynn and I got to see what kind of creative parent that she is and the things that she does with her own kids, I knew that whatever that she touched with these kids was going to prosper. It was going to be really good.
I know we chatted previously, and you said we've gone to the Children's Business Fair a couple of times in the past years. Has there been like a favorite business idea or a favorite product that you've seen?
Yeah, I bought one. There was a hamburger, and it was a crocheted hamburger that has a bun, top bottom buns, and even the lettuce, the burger, the cheese. They're actually, you take them apart, and they're those things that you put your cups on your table to keep coasters, and it's all packed as a cheeseburger. And then it also has a set of fries, and it's even got like eyes, so it looks like a person. And they're great as gifts for people too.
Perfect Christmas stalkers.
You went one year. Did you see something that you remember
that
stood out?
Yes, there was a crocheted gnome, and it had like a really long beard and that pointy hat. It was perfect size. I still have it to this day sitting on my shelf. It reminded me of my grandpa. So, I mean, a lot of these young kids aren't on social media also. They're looking forward to this event to be able to go out and sell. They look forward to it all year.
Yeah, they've been creating inventory. Some of these things that they have to make, like the crochet things, and they have to work and make.
It takes a lot of time.
It takes a lot of time. There's a lot of life wrapped up in some of these things that they make. And they're waiting for you to come by and buy these things. That's fine.
If you could give your younger self any advice when starting a new business and being an entrepreneur, what advice would you get, and how would that correlate with these younger kids as well?
Even though that we all make things that we know how to make, we make things that we're good at making. Also, you need to do your research on things that people want.
Okay.
So that was a hard thing whenever I was younger too, is I was able to do a certain thing, but it limited me to a customer base. You're looking to provide solutions. We all get paid to provide solutions, to fix people's problems in different ways. The more creative you are to do that, and the more that you can offer things that more people want, the better you have a chance in business.
Okay.
That would be one of my things. And also, never underestimate how far just a smile, just smiling at somebody's door and being honest and saying, I'm I'm 14. I'm going. I'm trying to rake these sticks up because I want to buy an inflatable boat to put in the creek down here. And so, like, you'll pay me to do that? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, well, your car's dirty. Will you pay me to wash your car? They're like, yeah. How much you charge? You're like, I don't know. How much should I charge? Find out. Talk to the community. Find out how much people pay for things. What's their pain points? What else? You need this trash taken out? You need me to clean up your shed? Do you need me to cut these bushes? I've never cut bushes before. I'll cut bushes.
I bet you
I'll
use
weed
the weed eater.
Yeah, weed eat. Whatever. I'll rake all these leaves up. If you're paying me, I'll just keep putting money in my hand. I'll just keep working. This is the trick. And then I can get what I want.
Did you ever get that inflatable raft?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Sure did. And
Did you sink it in the
no,
creek?
no, I got grounded because there was a flash flood warning, and I put in while it was brown water rolling, and I decided that me and a friend was going to get in and go down the creek, and his mom pulled up and actually caught us both, and she grounded him and told my mom. So then they took they took the raft from me. So then I had to save up for something else.
How did you get to the neighborhoods outside of yours? Like, how did you leave your community?
First, I had to exhaust my community. Don't give up looking in your close area. Don't leave any stone unturned. Check out everything that you have, and even if somebody else has somebody that they're already working with, people change, stuff happens. Maybe they need a better price. Maybe that they need less. Maybe they don't need all that things, So whether it's value or price, check with everybody that's already in your community before you leave and go out somewhere else. You're talking about branding. The branding is very huge. You got to create something that people see, but stay consistent. I had a big yellow sign on the side of my trailer that I drove down the road. The mower and had the trailer and had the push mower in it. It said Mike's Yard Service on the side. And I even had business cards I had saved up. I washed enough cars to buy business cards made up. It said Mike's Yard Service. I still have some. And it's got a list of the different things. That's such a huge thing, to have your own business cards with your name on it and to go around and here you go, here I've got a card. So,
Treating you like a big person.
Absolutely. What's the difference? There's no difference in big people and some people. They wait too late. That's why I like these kids because they're already starting.
How are you making sure everything is pretty fair amongst all these different ideas? I mean,
we have criteria as a judge that we've been given to look for, and it has two different groups. You have the kids that's up to 11 and then after 11 years old. So you're not weighing a 16-year-old versus, a 7-year-old. So make sure that y'all come out and go support these kids on Saturday. Come out to the park in Daphne.
Centennial Park.
Centennial Park across from City Hall. And come support these kids.
Yes, we'll see you there. Did you lose it already?
Yeah.
I thought you took it off because I saw it sticking here, but it's on the ground. I thought that you did that on purpose.